Hi, this is day 3 of being here on Khao Beach, training and pursuing myself. So, what I did today at the morning, that I ran as much as I can until I reached the point of exhaustion. And then once I reached that, for 1 minute, I ran to the maximum that I could. I pushed my body to reach maximum speed and maximum power as I'm running for 1 minute. Of course, after that I was completely killed. So what I did to be able to cool down my system, I jumped in the water to cool down my muscles and face and head. And once I did that, in a short time I recovered again. So after that, I came out again to the sea, on the beach, on the shore, and I did very simple burpees that I'm sure that all of you did know what is burpees. But anyway, just going down, hands down, putting the feet back, up and jump, and repeat, hands down, back, up and jump, and I repeated that for 10 times. That was my objective. When I reached my 10 times easily, I added 3 times to reach my threshold. After that, I pick up my breath for 30 seconds, and then what I did, I worked on my waist and upper body at the same time. So, putting my hands on the ground, touching, crossing my body, and going all the way up, and then push, and then the other hand cross, up, down, push. And I repeated that for around 10 multiplied by 2. So 20 times per each side. 20 times for both sides. After I finished, I entered the water again, allowed my body to be covered until the shoulders, and started what I called aqua martial arts. And this is the first sequence that I do in aqua martial arts. So, opening your legs in a horse stance, which I call mabu, and then start by inhaling, putting your hands underneath your shoulders, push, exhaling, just preparing your muscles and joints. Inhale, push, side, inhale, push, all the way up, contracting each and every muscle. Inhale, push down, inhale, opening, contracting your muscles, palms together. Good. So once I finish that, my joints are ready. You step with your right foot 45 degree in a 45-degree angle, keeping both your feet almost parallel. The back leg is not very parallel. And then, with your palms, all of that I'm under the water, pulling back gently, and then going back with maximum power. So I am absorbing the energy of the wave, going with the wave, and then pushing with the outside of my arm, transmitting energy to the water. So I do that like 10, 20 times until you reach the moment that you cannot do anymore. Then you add a couple of times more, then you change direction. Pull and push. It's very important that as you are absorbing the wave, you are relaxing all your muscles. And as you are pushing, you are producing as much power as you can without extending the arm, keeping a circle. Push, as if there is a ball between your palms. So breathe in, breathe in, last time, breathe in. Good job. So that's the first sequence, part 1, preparing my muscles, contracting as much as possible, and sitting down with a mapus or stand. The second part of sequence 1, step forward in a gombu, hold, very gentle, relaxing my muscles, go back, then change. Good. Now back to mapu. Cross my arms, go up, and when I reach here in front of my heart, I push the water away, creating half a circle with my arm. Exhale. Sorry, inhale first. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Now, last part, the third part of sequence 1. Go back. Up. As you are pushing, you are tilting your pelvis and sitting down. Down, up, down, gentle, relaxing, up. So, 1, 2, 3, no, still 2, other side, 3, 4, 'Good. Now, that was aqua martial arts first sequence. So, I ran, I entered the water, I cooled down, and I came out again on the beach. I did my burpees, I did 13 of rows today, and then I did my side touch push-up, I did 10 on each side, and then I did my aqua martial arts sequence 1 back in the water, and then I came up out of the water, and I ran, going back where I started. This time I felt more energized because the water cooled me down, which is a very important thing. So even if you cannot have a water element, a beach or a swimming pool, and then you are a bit in a cold country, after running you can put some cold water on your head to cool down your system, and like that you can work over your threshold. And as I finished, I stretched especially the hamstrings muscles, the muscles that exist in my legs. Just very simple stretching. 2, 3, and 1, 2. Again, here I'm not using numbers. I use what I sense. So when you feel the muscles too contracted, start stretching and don't stop until you feel it long enough, that it relaxed and it became long. Do not count or follow time. That's my advice to you. And the same thing with running, the same thing with push-ups. It's okay to put yourself like a target, but to hold it lightly. And the last thing that I will say, do not weigh yourself. Allow your clothes to be your clue if you are interested about your shape. And allow your way that you are breathing, the ease of your breath, and the ease of stepping and walking and running and jumping to tell you about your fitness. Instead of always trying to obsess the mind of certain checkpoints that will do nothing but break you on the long run. It will break you because there will be the time, believe me, there will. I competed on a world championship level. No matter how high your fitness will become, there will be the time that your fitness will go down. If you will keep using numbers to set your goals, when you will go down, you will go steep down. it will be very difficult for you to go back up, because you know in your heart that you will never obtain these numbers. So allow your body to tell your mind where is your level. And this way you will maintain a very healthy level of relationship between you and your body, and at the same time a very healthy body. Thank you so much. As we say here in Thailand, kupung kap.